Are you confused about the new Bilt 2.0 credit cards and how to earn points on your rent payments? Which of the three cards should you choose? And what about the new rent options when you first sign up? How will all this affect your rent points? If you're confused, don't worry. By the end of this video, I'll show you exactly which options you choose. I will share with you a free calculator tool that I created to make things simple for you. If you're new to my channel, my name is Jack, and I'm a software engineer with over a decade of experience building financial technology applications. On my channel, I'll be creating and sharing with you guys tools, tips, and tricks to help you guys on your financial journey. Okay, before we dive into the tool, I just want to quickly go over the ways you can earn Bilt points. You can earn points on rent, as well as other non-rent related expenses, as well as sign-up bonuses, depending on which card you pick. In this video, I'll be focusing only on the rent points aspect because I think this is the most confusing part for most users. As for the rent points, it actually doesn't matter which three card you choose. The amount of points you'll earn depends on three things. Number one is your actual monthly rent expense. Number two is how much you use the Bilt card for anything other than rent. And finally, the last thing that matters is when you sign up for the new Bilt card, you are given two options for the rent. You can choose the simplified option number one or the original option two. So let's jump into this calculator that I built for you guys. You can find the link to it in the description below. So once you come to this calculator, all you need to do is just enter your monthly rent. And you can just basically scroll down to this graph here. And essentially here, the option one, which is the simplified method, is the blue line here. And the option two, which was the original option where you earn the Bilt cash, which you can then convert into rent points, which is the orange line. Now let's go over three different scenarios for your non-rent expenses and see how the numbers work out for the average rent and the higher rent amounts. For the first case here, if you're not able to hit the 25% spend requirement, which is more likely if you have a higher rent expense, then I think option two will be better for most people here. Unless you're either not planning to use the Bilt card at all for anything other than rent, or you're unable to hit the first break-even point shown on the graph here, then go with option one, so you'll at least earn 250 points. For the second case here, if you can hit the 25% spend limit, then option one will be better, since you get 50% or half of the total rent points you can earn with only just 25% of the spend. This gives you the most bang for your buck. Even though the orange line is higher for the second half of this range, the break-even point for this segment is actually right in the middle, regardless of your monthly rent. So it's probably not practical for you to track your expenses every day to try to optimize this fully. For the last case here, if you can consistently spend over 75% of your rent, then the two options becomes identical at 75%. But option one gives you the ability to earn 1.25x of your rent if you spend 100% of your rent. So here, option one is always better. There are no downside, but more upsides. You may have noticed I didn't cover this range 50 to 75% because I think being in this range doesn't really make a lot of sense. If you already spend 50%, you might as well spend a bit more to hit the 75%, which give you 100% of your rent bonus. However, if you're consistently falling within this range, I think option two is better here. So here are my key takeaways. I will try to go and hit the 25% spend limit if you can and go with option one. Otherwise, if you can spend more on the higher end, 75% or more, also go with option one, as this gives you higher upside. Otherwise, use the calculator to figure out which one is best for you. I think for most cases, it will be option two. So there you have it, folks. Hopefully this video cleared up a lot of confusion regarding the rent points with the Bilt 2.0 card. You can check out the tool. The link is in the description below. If you find this video helpful, I would really appreciate it if you give it a like and a subscribe. Thank you for watching and have a great day.